Bring your hands into a prayer in front of your heart. You can take a moment to close your eyes and drop into your space, the space around you, the space within you. Take a nice deep breath in. Fully exhale your breath. Let's chant together the sound of Om, breathing in. Om. Bow your head to your heart. Rest your hands on your legs and lift your face. This class is designed for an evening, like an early evening focus on the legs. So start by standing. You can stand in the middle of your mat. Have your feet about hips distance, maybe actually a little bit wider than hips distance apart, and just shift your weight from one foot to the other. And then find that kind of middle place, that place where you just land. Try turning your toes slightly out to the sides. You can bring your hands to your hips and just start to do little squats. So bend your knees and lengthen your legs. Bend your knees. You can tip your trunk a little forwards and lengthen your legs. And when you get to the top, think about like kind of pushing your butt a little bit down and forwards. We'll do that a few times. And at the top too, you can kind of strengthen your thighs, like you're engaging your thighs back as you move your buttocks flesh down and a little forwards. And then you release it a little so that you can rebend. Three more times. When you get to the top, walk your feet a little bit closer together. Utkatasana, reach your arms out and up, bend your knees. Re-straighten your legs, rise up, bring your arms wide and down by your sides. Grab a blanket, fold it in half. It doesn't really matter which half, just you want like a little extra height there. Walk your heels up onto that blanket. You can keep your feet wide like we did those squats before, and then let's repeat those squats. So bend your knees, let your trunk tip a little forwards, and then rise up. We'll do about 10. About 2 more. You can step your feet a little bit closer again. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Push into your feet, rise up, release your arms down by your sides. Let's repeat chair pose about 3 times. Stay for about 3 breaths per chair. One more. And when you get to the top again, go ahead and move your blanket off to the side. Turn towards the long edge of your mat and step your feet out nice and wide. You can spread your arms out to the sides, turn your left foot in, your right leg out, and then turn your whole trunk to face your right leg. Tip your trunk a little bit forwards over your front leg, lift up your back heel and swirl your heel to face the back of your mat, and then rise up to the vertical. Bend through your front knee, reach your arms into the sky. Lengthen your leg, reach your arms down. Listen, it's okay if your back knee bends a little bit. Let's do that a few times. Bend your front knee, lift your arms, straighten your front leg, and release your arms. So you can match the bending of your knee to an inhalation, the lengthening of your leg to an exhalation. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. You just want to breathe. For repeated stuff like this, I actually do really like to connect my movement with my breath because it gives me something to focus on. Let's do 2 more. And then that last time when your leg is straight, turn your feet back parallel to the long edge of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips, swirl your elbows back and widen your chest. Release your arms down. Flip your palms out to the sides and reach them up into the air. Turn your palms out at the top and release your arms all the way down. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, take your arms down. Now this is a pretty doable movement with arms, so try to focus on your feet standing into the floor and even slightly pulling towards each other, like you're trying to squish your mat up underneath you. Let's do 2 more with the arms. And then the next time you take your arms down, take your hands to your hips. Turn your right foot in, turn your left leg out. Spread your arms out wide and then turn your whole trunk to face your left leg. Tip your trunk a little forward, lift your back heel, swirl it back, and then rise up to the vertical. Bend your front knee, lift your arms. Lengthen your leg, take your arms down. Let's just repeat that. Inhale to bend your knee and lift your arms. Exhale to straighten your leg and release your arms. Two more. Next time your leg is straight, turn your feet back to parallel, rest your hands to your hips, whirl your elbows back. I definitely feel a little bit of work on the front of my chest. This time we'll keep our hands on our hips. Turn your left toes in, turn your right leg out. You might even scoot your right foot a little wider. Turn your whole trunk to face your right leg, lift your back heel. This time as you bend your right knee, tip your trunk forwards over your leg. And as you straighten your front leg, you can bring your trunk up more parallel. Let's do that a few times. Bend your knee and tip your trunk forwards. Rise up, lengthen your leg. Keep that going. And just notice which breath makes more sense to you on which motion. Next time you're up, go ahead and stay up. Okay, we're gonna play with this bending of the knee and stepping forward. So bend your front knee, tip your trunk forward over your right leg, step your left foot forward and stand up. Tip your trunk forward, step your left leg back and lift your chest. Lean your trunk forward, step your back foot forwards and rise up. Let's do that 3 more times. Stepping back, lift your trunk, tip your trunk forward, step forwards and lift up. One more time. And then let's just keep doing that, but let's try to keep our trunk upright the whole time. You could even bend your elbows towards your chest as you step back and then reach them long by your sides as you step forwards. One more time. Land with your left foot back behind you. Turn your feet back to parallel. Bring your hands to your hips. And then let's turn it around. Turn your right foot in. Turn your left leg out. Lift up your back heel. Turn everything to face your left leg. And then we'll keep our hands on our hips. And as you bend your front knee, tip your trunk forward over your leg. Straighten your leg and rise back up. Let's just keep doing that. If your balance feels a little wonky, just try widening your stance, meaning your left foot could move more to the left. Next time you're up, stay up. Lean forwards, step forwards, lift your trunk. Tip your trunk forwards, bend your left knee, step your right leg back, lift your trunk. Tip your trunk forwards, step your right foot forwards, and lift back up. Tip your trunk forward, step your right leg back, lift your chest. Tip your chest forward, step your right foot forwards, and lift. So let's do that about 3 more times. And that last time when you're forwards, notice your upright trunk. We're gonna try to keep the trunk upright as we step back and forward. So step your right leg back, stay upright. Step your right foot forwards. If you wanna add in your arms, you can kind of pull your hands by your shoulders on the stepping back and then release them long by your sides as you step forwards. I really like the balance help of the movement of the arms. 3 more. Step your right leg back, turn your feet to parallel. This time fold forwards over your wide legs. Prasarita Padottanasana. You can let your body move. And try to get your hips so they're kind of like over your feet, even though your feet are wider. And walk your arms as far forward off that long edge of your mat. And it should feel like downward dog from your hips to your fingertips. You might even widen your hands a little bit. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Bend your right knee for Skandasana. You can lift your right heel and lower your hips as low as you feel comfortable. So I'm keeping some weight in my hands. Some of you might actually take your weight out of your hands. You might even keep your heel up. And then you could put a little bit of weight in your hands to help you get back through center and bend your left knee. Come on back through center. Circle your arms out and up into the sky alongside your head. Take your arms out wide. Let's move into Virabhadrasana 1. So turn your left foot in a little, turn your right leg out, turn your whole trunk to face forwards. Tip your trunk a little bit forwards and try to anchor your left sitting bone towards your left heel and your right sitting bone towards your right heel. Bend your right knee, lift from the front of your pelvis, through your chest, through your throat, and then your eyes. Virabhadrasana 1. Straighten your right leg. Try not to look at the floor, but look out at the horizon line. Spread your arms wide. Re-parallel your feet. Turn your right foot and turn your left leg out. Turn your whole trunk to face your left leg. And then just bend a little bit forwards. Try to push your right sitting bone towards your right heel and your left sitting bone towards your left heel. So there's this sense that your butt flesh moves down. Bend your front knee, lift from the fronts of your hips along the front of your spine. And finally, look up at the sky and maybe even look further back. Straighten through your left leg. Try not to look down, but look forwards. Turn your feet back to parallel. Rest your hands on your hips. Heel toe your feet in a little. Hop or step your feet together. Come to lie down on your back. Spread your arms out wide. Draw your knees towards your chest and take them over to the floor on the right side. And then just spread your left arm off to the left side. A little supine twist here. Roll your left ribs up off the floor so your whole body's on your right side facing the right. And then find your right foot and catch the top of your right foot with your left hand. So it's left hand, right foot. Take your right knee and point it down towards the front edge of your mat. So your right foot is getting kind of pulled towards your butt. And if it's easy, grab your left foot with your right hand. And then turn your chest to face the sky. Keep pulling your heel towards your buttocks. And breathe. Start to roll back to face the right. You can release your left hand from your foot. Draw all of your knees over to the right side. Just lay on your right side. Roll onto your back. Take your knees and let them go over to the left side. Keep your right arm reaching out to the right. And then just enjoy this little supine twist. Roll everything onto your left side. With your right hand, reach for the top of your left foot. So it's your bottom leg, your bottom foot. Point your left knee towards the front of your mat. Pull your heel towards your sitting bone, and maybe your left hand can hold your right foot. And then just keep rolling your back to the floor. Breathe through the front of your left thigh, your right hip. Anyways, just breathe. Start to roll towards your left side. Take your right hand off your foot, rebend your knees, and just roll everything to the left. Roll onto your back. And we're just gonna take like a super short but super conscious little mini Shavasana. You can rest your hands on your ribs and your belly or anywhere in between the pelvis and the chest. Slide one heel out long onto the floor. Slide the other heel out long. See if you can get the skin on your back to kind of release away from your head. And just roll your head a little side to side. Let your head land where it lands. Scan your body. Notice where there's unconscious gripping. Is it in the bones of your fingers? The muscles on the backs of your eyes, your teeth, your jaw, your tongue? The base of your pelvic floor. Somewhere in your hips, your knees, your feet. And as you notice these unconscious places of holding, try to release them. Start to notice the way your inhalation reaches your belly up and into your palms. And the way your exhalation releases that. In your own timing, you can move your fingers and toes. Step your feet back, roll to your side, and on up to sit. You can cross your shins, and that was just a quick way to feel your legs. Sometimes a day goes by where you just feel like you haven't used your legs enough. And that was me today, so that was the inspiration for this class. So thanks for joining, and I will see you soon. Bye.